And we are live. First off, I want to thank the people who are already hanging out in the chat. I see Jeffrey Resendez. Rachel loves Disney. Rachel, thank you very much for the nice video you put out the other day with for Doug and I. That was very nice of you. So we enjoyed that. Jeffrey, thank you for the birthday wishes. It was a very good birthday. My family and I, we had a couple nice meals together, and we later on, I had a very nice live stream. So, surprise from Kelly at the Mickey Bunch. So that was really cool. And whoops, hold on, hold on. All right. I see people are joining. We already got 11 people on here. Awesome. All right. Uh, Rob Fuzz, my partner and my good friend. Good to have you here. Russ Stapleton, nice to see you. And Russ is a new streamer at the live place. So he's got a couple live streams coming up that are really cool. They're already doing them. So you'll see that. Jim, more sunshine, please. Good to have you here. Rob, I don't know if let's go with that. I'm on fire. Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa, nice to have you here. And that giggling you're hearing, that's my daughter, by the way. I'm going to introduce her real shortly here. Donna Jaworski, good to have you. Donna, hope you're doing well down there in Florida. And Rachel says, can't wait to meet your new co host. Jeffrey says his birthday is May 15th. Oh, that's awesome. Mike Wheeler, good to have you here, sir. Awesome to have you. Uh, does Rob recognizes that laugh? What do you think about that? And we have Amy from AGC Magic TV. I wanted to say, Amy, it's really cool to see you in Kenzie Day's play the other day. I thought you did amazing, and that was really cool. Patrick, Zippity Doodad. Wow, good to have you here, Patrick. Awesome. Pam's fam. Thank you for joining, Pam. We've got Monarch Moments. Hey, Michelle. Michelle is a new live streamer to the live place. And so, guys, definitely check out Monarch Moments. She's got a lot of live streams going on. And let's see, Jim speaking in. Maybe somebody knows what that means. I know that I don't. I'll ask her in a second. T-Town Mary Ellen, good to have you here, guys. This is great. All right, let me see if I've said hello to everybody here. Russ, Rachel, Donna. Oh, the Duffley crew. Hey, Ron and Meredith. In fact, I understand now how to really pronounce it. It's the Dufilly crew, right? I was corrected on that. Dances with Goofy. Hey, Rhonda. Good to have you here. Um, wow. We're having a lot of people show up. Oh, my goodness. uh, did I see Richard's in the house? Richard, my good friend. How are you doing, R. Johns? Sooner Girl, Leanne. Good to see you. Um, is it Garrett from Monarch Moments or is it Michelle? I was thinking it was Michelle. Tracy Glenn, good to see you. Tracy, such a great job with your daughter's play the other day. So proud of that. So wow, this is pretty busy here. All right. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Pearl Manhattan. Oh, it means on fire. Pearl. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, hey, there's Kenzie Days. So, Kenzie, it is such a treat to see everything that went on for you this weekend with your play. I think that that's a story that should get around. It was so touching. So, congratulations on a great performance. Hello, Alex Bruner. Good to see you. Um, well, all right, guys. If I missed you, I do apologize, but I need to move on with this night. So, real quickly, uh, the live place has gotten really busy, and I was talking with my daughter this weekend, and we decided that maybe she could come on and help me. And I'm going to actually introduce you. So, everybody, I would like you to meet my daughter,
Hello.
Olivia. Olivia, meet the most amazing people in the world.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's such an awesome community here. So many
Yeah.
people.
Olivia has watched a few of our videos. She's been busy off at college, and so she hasn't probably seen too much of it. But so anyway, wow, we're already up to 20 people, Olivia. So obviously, they were interested in seeing who you were. So yeah, this is my daughter, Olivia, and Big Noah, good to see you. Stevie Lee is in the house. Good to see you, Stevie Lee. Olivia, you'll find that I have a thing about trying to say hi to everybody.
Yeah,
So
I can say hi. Hello, Mike Wheeler, Big Noah Mountains S. The do Philly Crew, is that how you say
yeah, do Philly crew.
it?
That's the way I was told this weekend.
Hello, hello. It goes quick.
It goes really quick. It's very challenging. So, all right. So first off, what I thought I would do is I'll just uh, ask my daughter a few questions. I already know the answers, of course, but I thought I would do that. So, Olivia, tell us a little bit about what you're doing, and obviously why you live in Virginia most of the year.
Yeah, I'm a college student. I go to Liberty University down in Lynchburg, Virginia. Love it there. It's an amazing school. Great values, great education. The professors are phenomenal at what they do, and I'm majoring in nursing. So this past semester was my first semester in the junior year, which is where we go heavy on clinical. So I got to spend a lot of time before all the schools closed up for COVID, but we were in the hospitals actually getting to care for patients. And so it's just been a really great experience, lots of growth in my faith and lots of friends down there. Yeah, I guess it keeps me busy all the time. So I haven't been doing much else in the past few years because of school, but I love it down there. I'm super thankful to be able to go to school there.
Awesome. All right, I'm coming back on here. Hold on. So, Olivia, we're already getting lots of comments. It looks like some of you are familiar. Oh, and Walt, Melissa, by the way, they're really
Went to
yeah,
Liberty! Yay!
almost went to Liberty. Yeah.
Oh, almost.
So,
Oh well.
yeah. And well, you were looking at another school
Mhm.
before you went to Liberty. Which one was that?
Pensacola Christian College.
Pensacola.
That's the one.
So you can imagine why I maybe for a little bit wanted Olivia to go to Pensacola, get me a
Cheap.
little bit closer to campus, or
Oh, yeah, yeah,
closer to
yeah.
Orlando. Yeah. All right. So we're getting some good comments here. All right. Miss working with them.
Ooh, someone played Liberty in soccer. Who won?
Where was that one?
Russ Stapleton.
Oh, is Russ on? Russ, good to see you. Um, we played Liberty and
And
soccer. Who
who's
won, Russ?
we? Yeah.
Yeah. Who's we? Donna Jaworski is
Oh,
saying
thank
wonderful
you.
career path. Donna Jaworski is, for Olivia, you don't know this, but she
Hmm.
is one of the regular people on the Friday night streams with Resort TV One.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Very cool.
Unfortunately, they're a little homebound now, as is the rest of the world.
Hmm.
Uh, Leanne, you know Leanne.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh, I
yeah.
got to see I think it was your first live stream where you did the who would you blog with or vlog. Vlog. Is that how you say it?
Vlog, I think it's vlog, vlog, yeah.
That was
Let's,
fun.
yeah, so let's see. Our friend Pam went to Pensacola Christian College, another great
Hmm.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia,
Kentucky. Hmm?
tell everybody how you had like a few weeks to make your decision, how many minutes you had to spare between making a decision between Pensacola and Liberty.
I had about 4 hours, I think.
Oh, it was that much?
Yeah, well, so I had a deadline to like commit to Liberty or not, and it was April 15th. I remember the date still. And I committed at about 8 o'clock. Well, it would have been 3 hours then because we're an hour back. So I had to do it by 11 o'clock, and I submitted my stuff at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So wouldn't recommend that to anyone else, but
We remember it was a real in between. You were very in between
hmm
for different reasons. So I remember it was a tough decision.
hmm
So,
but don't
uh,
regret
Ken,
it.
so Kenzie Days here. I'm kind of
Hi,
introducing
Kenzie.
Olivia to you guys. As Kenzie Days was the star of that Shrek play.
Oh, hello. That was so fun.
Yeah,
Watched a little bit of it, but
yeah.
very
I
fun.
brought up the computer and wanted to share with them that. So you got to watch more of it, and even the ending where they all talk after it was very cool. Jim of More Sunshine says, I'm a big fan of Liberty Square. Does that count? That's where do you think that is, Olivia?
uh,
Liberty Square.
Square?
I'll
Are we
give you a
talking
clue.
New York?
So my family does not hold 1/5 the interest in Disney, of course, as I do.
Oh, is that in Disney?
It is indeed.
Okay.
No, that's okay. I wouldn't have expected you to know that. And so Olivia, who would you say like is the best dad in the world?
Oof, I think his name starts with D. Kind of, it rhymes with bean. I don't
I
know.
it rhymes with Bean. Is it Mr. Bean?
No, Dad,
So
Dean Rice.
So I will say this, probably Olivia and my family, obviously they don't share maybe the biggest passion for Disney as I do, but how many times, so I'm going to ask you a few questions
Mhm,
about Disney, and then I'm
mhm.
going to, hopefully, I'm asking you folks out there to also ask Olivia some questions. It can be anything, but we all love Disney. So I will throw it out there with the first question. How many times have you been to Disney World?
Five. Five.
And we live in
Lucky
Minnesota.
kid.
Now, in all honesty, what was your favorite vacation that we ever
Oh,
did as a family?
you know, though Disney was epic, the all-time best vacation we ever went on as a family was the Canadian Rockies because we all love the mountains, love to hike, love to be outside. So fit them all together in one vacation.
Yeah. And I agree with Olivia on that, by the way. As much as I love Disney, our best vacation was the Canadian Rockies. We had an amazing time. We stayed at an amazing place right there. We could look out, go on our deck and see the mountains, and
It's
did a lot of
gorgeous.
hiking.
So
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So even though she liked Disney, I'm sure.
Oh
And
yeah.
how old were you when you first went to Disney? I
Two.
don't even,
I
okay,
think
so
two or
yeah,
three. Don't
let me think.
remember.
Yep, you were 2 because Jordan was 1 and David was 3.
Okay.
Um, so we've been there 5 times the first time. And how old were you? Do you remember when you went
Hmm.
on Space Mountain the first time?
6 or 8. One of the two.
That is
Was
a
it
really
was
good
it the
question.
third trip or the fourth trip? That's the
It
question.
was your 3rd trip.
So that now is 6.
You were 6. So
Mm.
Olivia went on Space Mountain when she was 6 years old, and her brother David was 7. And not a problem, not a problem.
Loved it. Where David and I were the ride lovers, I guess.
Mike Wheeler says, "Laugh out loud. It would have been funny if she had said Epcot Bob." My
That's fun.
Mike is Mike is the funniest guy.
That's
I'm so
funny.
yeah, he is hilarious. Oh, that's good. Bob will get a kick out of that. Rob Fuss says, "Awesome." I did see Scott Schur in the house. Thank you for coming, Scott. Always good to see you. Oh, I saw a question. I saw it. Hold on. There you go. I was hoping somebody would ask that.
Ooh, ooh. Mm. Well, the last time we went, my favorite ride was Toy Story Mania.
Hmm.
So, but I know they've added a lot since then. So if I were to go right now, I don't know. There are a couple new ones that sound pretty intriguing. What's the Star Wars one?
You're thinking of Rise of the Resistance?
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
intriguing.
it
But
is. Yeah, and the next time you go, you'll have to go on it.
mhm.
Rob is saying sounds like a great vacation for the Canadian Rockies.
Oh
Alex Springer
yeah.
says that sounds like fun. Amy says cool. The Canadian Rockies are awesome. They sure are. Monarch Moments. Michelle says nice. Canadian Rockies sounds
Ooh.
awesome. What did you like most about the vacation?
I think I mean the scenery was just like nothing I had seen in person before. We had always talked about going and seeing Dad's pictures from his trips before he was married even, and
Mhm.
the water is just that crystal blue. You walk up to the stream and you can see straight to the bottom because it's so clear. It's just like overwhelmed with the beauty of creation, and so I just couldn't get in enough of it.
Yeah, that's well said. And the vacation that Olivia's talking about is I actually went on a bike trip
Mhm.
when before I was married to the Canadian Rockies and fell in love with it. So, all right, Big Noah is asking you if you could bring back any rides at Disney, what would it be?
Ooh.
She hasn't been so she
Which
hasn't
one?
been yeah, you probably I could tell you some that you were on that are no longer there, or you
Yeah.
could even go back further and ones you've never been on, like Horizons, which we
Uh-huh.
talked a lot about.
I've
But
heard a lot about it, so it'd be fun to know what it's like. Which ones have I
the
been on that are gone, Dad?
the one that I can think of is Universe of Energy. Do you remember the sort of like a moving theater and it went through the dinosaur era and it was with Ellen
Oh,
DeGeneres?
yeah. That was
Yeah,
neat.
that's gone.
Okay.
They're replacing it with the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Okay. Probably much more popular.
Yep. I can't believe when I'm reading here. Leanne says she hasn't been on Space Mountain. Leanne!
Ooh.
I
It's
cannot believe that.
fun.
Kenzie Days says Story Mania is epic. Always love that ride.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fun. Hmm.
you guys are good. Donna agrees. All right, another question.
Ooh. Man, there's so many. Well, as a girl, there was always Cinderella. I remember that was definitely my favorite princess movie. But they've had more good ones since then. Mm, I don't know.
Cinderella's good. That's a
I like.
classic.
I mean, you just can't. I mean, that first Disney character that sticks out never gets old, right?
That's exactly right. That's like for me, my favorite movie is Mary Poppins, and
Oh,
the
she is Disney. Oh, of course, Saving Mr.
yep,
Banks.
she sure
Well, she
is.
is great. Do I
Do,
ski?
do you
I have.
ski?
I've gone twice,
Yeah,
but that's
and
about it. It was fun.
I was with you at least one of those
The first
times.
time. Mhm.
Was that the time
Mhm.
we almost hit the eagle when we were driving?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This huge eagle went right in front of our car.
I
It
mean,
was.
like, flew right by our windshield.
Yeah.
We
It
almost
was
hit it.
super cool. I'm glad because we didn't hit it. It was super cool.
Scott Schur says, "Last time I went to Disney was, in, I'm assuming 2011, Miss Epcot." Yeah, we're with
Mm.
you, Scott, on that. Uh, Big Noah saying, "Beat you to it." Hey, Rob Fuzz.
He is.
Rob Fuzz. You know Rob is my man. Rob is great. All right, here you go. Now, Olivia might struggle with this one.
I've heard I've heard of the Dole Whips.
Ah, good call.
I've heard that's I don't remember getting snacks. We probably just packed our own when we went as a family, but they sounded good.
We did. I will tell you something about Olivia. She's a very healthy eater, so she's not going to eat too much of that. But what was your favorite restaurant or
The
meal?
one what's it called? The one that had the meat they on the stick and they would
Oh
just
yeah,
like walk around. What's that one called?
Ohana.
Ohana's. That was
Yeah.
the best.
Yep.
Because we had the table right by the window, and I think we could see the fireworks during our meal. That
That's
was really
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, we timed it very well.
Hmm.
And then Pam's fam is saying Ursula is hers,
Oh,
just to let you know. And Mike says, Pam, did you know the voice of Ursula is her birthday today? Wow,
yeah.
Mike, that's an interesting fact. How would you know that? All right. Well, anyway, it looks like we're kind of winding down here a little bit. So, Olivia got her first exposure to the live place today.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a tough question. Do you remember when I showed you how many live streaming events we've entered in total?
It was over 3,000.
That's right. It's like
Yeah.
3,200 some, right?
Yeah.
So Olivia is going to help me do data enter, kind of enter events. So when you guys contact me, a number of these people on here were live streamers, obviously Rob Fuzz,
Hmm.
Patrick, Zippity Doodad, Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Days is, AGC Magic TV, Amy is, Russ Stapleton, and I'm going to forget people, so I should never do that. But let's see. Mike says, Olivia, is there a
This,
moment where your dad has embarrassed you?
I don't know if any child could say that that's never happened. Plenty of times, but it's all good.
I think what Mike wants to know is there someone in particular that you remember?
Man, well, the one I remember as soon as you would start singing in public, I'm like, Dad, 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 no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Only to embarrass me.
Yeah, occasionally, but no, I'm not a good singer.
Not loud enough for other people to hear.
Michael Riley says, "Hey Dean, I'm going to be messaging you later." Oh, okay, yeah, I think Michael's thinking about coming back, and he's been taking a little bit of a break from live streaming, and he says that here I'm a live streamer too. He sure is. Pam's fam says Jody Benson was the voice of Vanessa. Okay, I didn't know that. And Michael Riley says, "Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Olivia."
meet you.
And Michael Riley is asking if that's my daughter, and it sure is. And so, ooh, Big Noah with a good question. And I before
Ooh.
you answer this question, Olivia being back and having this whole COVID-19 and whatnot, that's there's not it's not easy to go find work. So it occurred to me in the last week, hey, I could use some help. So Olivia is kind of working for me until something else happens.
Mhm.
So again, you guys, as you're contacting me, just know I've got some help now, and that's really good because there's been a lot of events to enter lately. I think we're over 250 a month. So, Big Noah says, "What would Olivia name the fifth gate?" Now, do you know what that even means?
It means if they were to open up a fourth park,
A
what
fifth
would
part.
a fifth park? That's what it's fifth gate.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really good one. Dad, give me some background. I know you're doing the fifth gate live
Yeah.
stream. What kinds of things are you thinking they would want to do?
So so I'll just tell you that Rob and Jim and I all came with our concepts and names.
Okay.
Now I'm going to struggle to remember them exactly, but basically, so Jim from More Sunshine, his was Americas, and honestly, that's the one I'm blanking on. Was it called the Americas or Americas? And it was like paying homage to the United States and having something with
Hmm.
every state. Think of Epcot with countries,
Oh,
but think of having something for every state.
I
So
like
that
that.
was his. Rob Fuzz's was elements, where he brings in the different
Oh,
elements of fire and water and ice and
that's
uh
cool.
yeah, and it's got so much potential. And
Mhm.
mine, if you've ever heard me talk about it, is a trip to the galaxy, which was a way
Oh,
where you get on a spacecraft and you go and you get off, you think you're on another planet, and you have
that's
all
cool
these
too.
experiences. Yeah.
I like all
So
of those.
yeah, so but then we had somebody else in the chat once say his was, oh, it was so good, Doug. His was seasons. So it was focused on the different
Okay.
seasons of the year,
Okay.
and he had so much built into it. So given
Huh.
all that, can you think of any ideas?
I'm thinking. I think.
A tough one.
I mean, yeah. Um, thinking about themes. I like the seasons. I was almost going that direction. If you could make it into some world of, I mean, maybe take the theme of a movie. I know they've done like a Frozen Land already, so maybe
That's right.
not. They probably wouldn't do like an Iceland repeat
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they kind of do have that.
because they've done so much with their movies already too. I was thinking something along maybe become well they have don't they have something like become like that becomes a movie too? Some ride or maybe not.
Well, Rise of the Resistance is a very movie-like ride.
Okay.
And then there was the Great Movie Ride, which is no longer there. Oh, that's a ride you've probably been on, and it's no longer there.
That's right.
Do you remember it?
Great movie ride. Oh,
At
did that have
Hollywood
the Indiana
Studios.
Jones?
Yes,
Yes. Yes, I do remember that one.
it's gone.
Ah.
Dis Our Dream is here, and that's Jeff and Angela. So Olivia, meet Jeff and Angela. They are live streamers in this community, and
Hello.
they are a part of a few live streams now. So I'm going to keep going through the comments. Um, Michelle says, "Anyone scared of snakes? My kids found one in the back, and we're freaking out." Well, hopefully it's not a poisonous one. Let's see. Uh, Rachel says, "I'm a live streamer, but I'm not on the live place." Well, Rachel, you have to contact me to let me know so we can get you on there. So Michael says she doesn't look like her dad at all. Well, that's good.
You should see my mom. We look very similar.
Very similar. Although she got my blonde hair,
I
uh,
did. That's
other than that,
true.
she looks very much like her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tina, T Marie Photography.
Hello.
She's another live streamer, and she goes on the weekends, and so awesome. All these people that showed up. All right,
That's
I'm
fun.
working my way through the comments, Olivia. So, oh, and when you're doing that, sometimes they just jump.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to. Okay. Looking for a comment. Oh, okay. They're talking amongst each other. Hey, Stacy Rogers, good to see you. Stacy is known as the mod of mods.
Ooh,
Okay.
what
That
does
means
that mean?
she's a moderator at many channels, and what moderators do is
Oh.
they moderate the chat, and they make sure if there's any trolls that come in, they block
Ah.
their comments,
Very
and they
important.
yeah, and they point out things. They post things like, say, when Josh and Jenna talk about their sponsors, then they post links to them in there.
Ah.
We have
Cool.
Jonathan Chong in here.
Hello.
Jonathan is a regular here, and he's a great person. And then here's Viapre, and if you, I don't know if you've
Hello.
heard of Viapre, but this is Ed and Mindy.
Mm.
They were the ones that were just live as we started. And happy birthday,
Oh.
Mindy! It's
Oh,
Mindy's
happy
birthday.
birthday. It's fun.
Michael Riley says everybody in this community is awesome,
Aw.
and well, and then here we go. Oh, hold on. Grace F, good to see you. She says, I'm all over the place tonight. Friends doing music and Facebook, this, and I'm working. Oh,
Oh
wow.
boy.
You are a bit busy. And then Kenzie's saying, Stacy's always on top of the links. Yes. And then here's Avery, the Cuban American. And
Hello.
Avery is very knowledgeable on Disney, I'm telling you.
Oh.
And great person and a regular here. And here is Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels. Sherry, I didn't see you earlier. Good to have you here. Sherry is Leanne's good friend down in Oklahoma,
Oh, fun.
and they're
Hello,
going to go
Sherry.
live. Yeah, I think she's going live this weekend. Avery says nice posters in the background. Yeah, the ones that you see at Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Dad, you missed a
Whoops.
comment by Russ Stapleton. He said, "Will your dad be paying you overtime in churros?" Is that your plan?
There it is. Olivia would hand that churro to me and say, "You can have it,"
Yep.
and I would be happy. Olivia eats really healthy, and we're all very proud of her. Okay, I saw a question, but I want to make sure. So I apologize. Oh, there we go. Olivia, do you subscribe to the live place?
Yes. I mean the YouTube channel I created today, I think. Oh, I don't think I did it. I need to do that right after this.
Rob will keep you. He'll keep us
Yes.
honest there.
Yes.
Uh, that's you are too, Michelle. All right, let's see. I'm almost caught up in comments. What happens is it jumps. Is pig? It's kind of funny. Hi, Piglet Roo loves Disney. So I feel silly because guess how I was pronouncing this last week?
How?
Piggle I was saying Piggle True. Piglet
That's
Roo,
funny, but
of
it's something I
course.
would do too. So.
Okay. Oh, and I saw Emily. Hey, Emily, LSU mom, another moderator. So this is
Oh,
fun because I'm introducing you people to Olivia, and Emily is another fantastic moderator for Resort TV One and some other
fun.
channels, and we see her all the time. So she's awesome. All right, Alex Bruner. What are some characters you liked seeing in the parks?
Ooh, well, Minnie Mouse, because she was the only girl. No, I think when we went to that, what's the restaurant called that turns around? It's in the land,
Yep, the Garden Grill.
the Garden Grill. They had the chipmunks, Chip and Dale. Those they always had the most fun with us. So that I guess we looked forward. My brothers and I looked forward to them the most.
Yeah, we ate there at a few times, and the Garden Grill is just so much fun. Mickey and Minnie and the Chipmunks, like Olivia said, and
Oh,
so
and
that's a good
Donald
one.
Duck.
Was
Was
Donald
he
Duck
there?
there? I don't think so.
Oh no,
No,
wait, no.
I don't
Where did we
believe so.
see him? Did we?
We
I don't
saw
even
Donald Duck.
remember.
Yeah, or unless they changed it, but I know that I don't think so. Wait, are you
Churros aren't
telling me
healthy.
churros aren't healthy? I'm afraid not. Rob Buzz. Sorry, Olivia, had to check.
That's okay.
All right. So Michelle says churros are the
Breakfast.
breakfast of
I
champions.
guess I'll have to start eating them.
She won't. It's okay, Dean, as long as it makes you laugh. That's what's important. Well, it was funny because I heard somebody else mispronounce your name, and I thought that that was funny. And then my brother pointed out I was also mispronouncing it. Dean, you can't imagine how many streams say "piggle true" that way. I believe it. And
That's what's funny.
Jonathan Chong says blame Zip. Zip is somebody who has what we call zip slips. He's from like he has that Boston accent. So
Oh,
he says things and we all get a laugh out of it.
nice.
All right. Ooh, I'm almost caught up. Piglet Rue loves Disney. I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time. I'm so sorry. Amy says Garden Grill is fun and delicious. It sure
Mhm.
is.
Oh, gotta remember. We always got the dirt and worms for dessert.
Dirt and worms. That's right. I don't even know if they're doing that anymore.
What?
On top
That's
of our
right. Because what's the
yeah.
ride called?
Oh, come on.
The land. It has
Living.
the living land.
You need to brush up on your Disney.
I
It,
know. Well, it's
it's
been how many years since you took
it's
me there?
true.
No,
Eh,
just
living with the
kidding.
land.
Oh,
All right,
had to
here's a
think around.
question. Here's a question from Russ. If this might be a tough one, but if you could choose between Disney World and Disneyland, which would you
Oh,
choose to visit?
not a tough one, I guess, because I've never been to Disneyland. We only went to Disney World because, according to that, that is superior. So I'm trusting his judgment on that one.
Yeah. Well, it's just so much more, and that's the thing is but Disneyland, a lot of people make a very strong case for Disneyland as being amazing. Did I
Well,
understand what you
it
said?
must
You said
be.
Disney World, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Um, I kind of feel like saying Piggle now for some reason.
It's funny. Makes me laugh.
Amy asked, "Has anyone seen the new Disney series, Disney Gallery?" Yes, I did, Amy. And oh, Magic of the Mouse. I thought it was Amy. Yes, Magic of the Mouse TV. Good to have you here. Thanks. This is my daughter Olivia. Olivia, this is
Hello.
Magic of the Mouse TV, and I watched it and I loved it. It was a look at the multiple directors that they had in that Mandalorian, and so I loved it. Avery says he speaks fluent Botanese.
Cool.
Stacy says a zip slip is when Zip says a bad word on stream. Happens a lot.
Ooh.
It's
And you're the
true.
moderator, so you know,
We got to
right?
keep it all family
Yeah.
friendly. We allow some slip ups. Magic of the Mouse says I've been to WW twice. Kenzie Days says I want to go to Disneyland for Cars Land. So Olivia, what Cars Land
Oh, the
is they took the
movie.
movie Cars and they built the test track ride through a whole
Oh.
in the canyon and everything. It's indoor, it's outdoor. It looks really cool, and I have not been on it. Mike Wheeler says it took Zip a long time to say Oodie Lolly Lane. I don't know what that is. Olivia, we're going to be up all night.
I know. Oh well. No school anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Olivia just took her last test on Monday. So.
Woohoo!
And if you're just joining us, she's studying to be
A nurse.
a nurse. Donna says living with the land is amazing. Well, yes, Donna, it's the best ride there. Disneyland Resort has an easy park hop, no buses. True. They have
Nice.
2 parks there. Okay. Swap out the castles and I would say Disneyland. Yeah, the castle in
Oh,
Florida is much bigger.
it's got gold on it, right? Real gold?
Does it?
I think so.
I mean, it looks like gold, but maybe you're right. I didn't even know
I
that.
feel like I heard that at some point, but
Wow,
you're the
you know
Disney
something?
guy.
No, I don't know much. Ask Rob Fuzz or Avery or Amy, one of these people. They'll know. Emily says, "I think if the R was capitalized, it would be easier." Laughing a
Ah,
little.
I see it
Oh
now.
yeah, right. For
Piglet
some
Roo.
reason, our eyes see Piggletrue. Well, probably did that on purpose. Michelle says, "Carlsland is amazing. Hopefully, everyone here gets a chance to visit and ride Radiator Racers." Oh yeah, right. I so want to get there. Marguerite Nagy, good to see you. So Marguerite is also another regular in our community. Margaret, this is
Hello.
my daughter, Olivia. And so I didn't see you here earlier, Marguerite. And so Disney World for me, same here.
Yeah.
Piglet Roo says, Olivia, you have to go at least once to experience the feeling of it.
I'll have to. I mean, we'll get through college first and then think about vacations.
She's focused like a laser.
I got the summer.
Alex says new Disney Plus docu-series pop culture is really cool. Yeah. All right. Did I miss Bill? Was Bill in here? If I missed Bill, I see Donna said hi to Bill, but I missed it. Zip Slip started with Corey Stream. Oh, I didn't know that, Jonathan. Near the Japan Pavilion. Interesting. Zip took lessons from my speak to text because it also says Piglet Roo. Oh, I bet, Mike. That makes sense. Kenzie Days says, I just want to walk through Radiator Springs at nighttime while listening to the Shaboom song from the movie. Reminds me when I was little. Oh, yeah, same here. Sherry says, a nurse, bless you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, here we go. So this thing hops. Yes, it has new gold accent.
Ah,
So there you
true.
go, Olivia. They're painting it gold, I think Michael's saying. All right. Marguerite says hi.
Hello.
She said she snuck in. Okay.
Ah.
All but one of the DLR castle spires are plated in gold. Well,
So
Olivia,
both of them are.
interesting. Okay. Walt left one spire without gold to symbolize that Disneyland would never be completed.
Interesting.
That's really interesting. And he did say that.
Huh.
All right. I know I saw a good one here. Stacy, here you go.
That's true.
I'm a nurse practitioner. My aunt did. She makes big bucks. Oh, is that right, Olivia?
They do.
Hmm.
Takes,
Look
I
at how many.
think.
Do you see how
Oh,
many people are on?
I can't tell.
37.
Ooh, that's good.
See, you got it. Everyone's interested to meet you.
Oh, I'm glad to meet everybody else. That's fun.
I think our new neighbor may be Zip. He is short, bald. His name is Patrick, and he is from Baston.
I don't know.
Well, Zip is pretty tall, actually. Well, he's about my height. All right. Wow. Well, here we go. Here's Pearl Manhattan says.
Nurse practitioner, really? Well, they do get a lot more time with the patient. That's true. That's one thing I love about it.
Hmm. Was that one of your considerations or not?
I won't say I haven't contemplated it, but I'm not planning on it right now. We'll see.
Well, this one will have
Mm,
made into a poster.
yes. He is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. And thank you for saying that. Oops, I clicked that. Boston. Oh, Boston is Boston with the accent. Have you guys seen that
That's funny.
commercial with the commercial with the Captain American guy and the lady from Saturday Night Live and stuff? It's hilarious. You probably haven't seen it, Olivia.
Mm-mm.
Kenzie,
Boston.
yeah. All right. And Pan said Kenzie beat her to it. Well, anyway, it's really hard to quit with 35 people on, Olivia, because I don't normally get this many people. So,
It was fun.
what was your second favorite vacation?
Hmm. We've been on several good ones. Um, and I think the ones that we went on more recently are the ones that stick out in my head. I love nature and being outdoors, so we go up to past Duluth up on the Great Lakes. We did that one a few times, and even though those were the bigger vacations, something about the scenery is gorgeous up there. We love to do the hiking, sitting by the water. Those are the ones that stand out. But I mean, we went to DC. I mean, obviously Disney, fun, lots of rides.
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
What was here's a question for you. You should remember. What was the first hotel we stayed at when we went on to Disney?
contemporary.
All right, listen to that, everybody. Contemporary. my so that's a deluxe hotel, obviously, and um, but my work had sent me there, so that was why we were able to afford that.
Oh.
And I remember the price, if you guys can believe this, it was in 19 no, let me think. It would have been in 2001. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
2001, we stayed at the Contemporary. We stayed there the first 2 times, in
Hmm.
fact. And the price was 160 some a night.
Oh,
I mean,
that's good.
it'd be like 6, 700 now.
Yeah, I bet that's insane. That is insane. I do remember. I don't know if it was the first or the second time out, but I have a memory of that hotel. It was so fun.
The best memory that I have about us staying at the Contemporary is that every morning we would go into the parks. All we had to do was open up our door, and Olivia and David would go running down the hallway, and we get in the elevator and go down. Then we go over to the escalator and go up to the monorail, and you're in the parks. It was so cool.
Hmm.
Hi, Tina McNeil. Tina, this is my
Hello.
daughter Olivia. Tina is another regular in this community, and she's awesome.
Cool.
Piggle True says you should come to Utah and visit our state parks if you like the outdoors.
Oh, yeah. They've got
So
good ones.
I've always wanted to do a Utah trip for what they call single track biking. So they have so you're
Oh,
on mountain bikes and it's kind of like you're out kind of in a deserty thing and it's beautiful. And
really?
yeah, so I've always wanted to do that there.
That does sound fun.
Marguerite Nagy stayed back at the Contemporary in
Ooh.
10,077, so it's about 1,000 years.
Wow.
Pretty
No.
sure she meant 1977.
No, that's cool. I wonder
So
what it
I
was like
bet
back
you,
then.
yeah, Marguerite, I bet you that that was probably what, under 100 a night, maybe. That's amazing, Marguerite. Wow. Yeah, she clarified here.
Yeah. Fun, fun.
Rob saying
Pickle.
Tina says, nice to meet you,
Nice
Olivia.
to meet you too.
Kenzie Days, what is your favorite resort?
Hmm. That's
So
you.
what do you think my favorite resort is? And it's going to be a weird answer because it's probably there's two answers to that. The one that I
Hmm.
would stay at if money was no object, but the one that I stay at the most.
What is it?
You don't know?
Well, I might know when I hear it. I don't know.
You might
If
not know.
it's
So the one that I stay at the most is Pop Century,
okay, I don't know.
and I love it because not only it's the cheaper kind. What do you call that?
Ah,
Yeah, value resort. But now it's right on the Skyliner. So when I went last year,
ooh,
I could
you
just
got on the gondola.
yeah,
Is that what
got
you call them?
yeah. And the one that I would stay at if money was no object is the Polynesian where we had the
Oh,
Ohana meal.
yes, that was fun.
Yeah, Grace F says that. Oh, I saw a comment here. Oh, Alyssa Stenberg. Nice to have you here. Oh,
Hello.
there's a whole bunch of people still joining. Olivia, just forget
We'll
about
just have
sleeping.
to go. Yeah, I know. Oh well.
There's the Griswold family vacay. Good to see you guys. I've been here
Hello.
before. And this is my daughter Olivia. And then Alyssa Stenberg. Olivia, this is my daughter Alyssa. She is my awesome daughter, and she's going to be helping me with the live plays. And Alyssa is a regular in our community. And I think she's asking you what was your favorite Disney
Favorite
ride?
Disney ride. Last time I mean, Toy Story Mania was the best, but that was also the first time I went on it, so it had the wow effect. Before that, we were really into Mount Everest.
Oh,
Um,
Expedition Everest.
that's what it was.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
I think that was my favorite before Toy Story.
hmm
Yeah,
That's a good one. I love that ride. That's in my top 10.
yeah,
Toy Story Mania is not in my top 10.
really.
I like it, but it's I to my the People Mover is my second favorite ride, Olivia.
Well, you can't. Yes, they're. I think back then I was into the thriller rides, but now I might appreciate those a little bit more.
Yeah. Stacy Rogers says I stayed at the Contemporary in '88 in the Garden Wing, and it was close to 200 a night. Well, that was definitely worth it, Stacy. And Magic of the Mouse TV stayed in the wing at the Contemporary, and that is still there back in March of '72. Oh, that's the separated one, I think. So yeah, they used to have two wings, and then they got replaced one with the
Oh,
new big DVC. All right. Oh, good. Mike has a question for you here.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Mike.
Yeah, well, Dad is he is an encourager, and I don't like he doesn't get mad rarely. He's very just we his Amazon what's
Oh,
username is big ol' nice guy, and Dad's just always the one who's there to make you smile, make you laugh. Um, very very proud that he has kept a positive attitude consistently my whole life, and he's a very hard worker. When he sets out to do something, he does it. So very thankful for you, Dad.
well, thank you. I'm all embarrassed, but I love it. Timothy Rainwaters. Timothy, I'm
Hello.
introducing everyone to my daughter. By the way, we're almost at 40 people now. Um, Timothy is another great person in our community, and he's a good friend. And Timothy, this is my daughter Olivia, who will be helping me with my website. Olivia,
Ah,
Rob Fuzz says, I
booking
am.
agent.
So when I discovered Rob Fuzz, I contacted him and I said, "You are awesome, my friend, and I want to see you on the live place." And he's like the DJ, very popular in our community. So, and he's my partner now.
I watched a little bit of the Fifth Gate episode that you did recently, and that was fun.
With
Looked like a
Josh.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice to meet you,
smart.
Griswold family.
Yeah, and I know we had videos of the hotel room back then. Very cool.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Okay. Oops. Let's ask this one again. No, I'm just kidding. What happens is when you're doing the chat, it
If you
jumps.
accidentally
And then you
scroll
gotta go
over.
back. Rob says that's awesome. Jedi Balloon Master. Hello. And there we go. Rob is saying hit the like button. All right,
Mhm.
Olivia, I'm going to jump down. Uh, all right, Olivia, even though we got all these people on, I think we can safely call it a night.
Well, that was so fun. I'm glad we did it.
And I'm
And
really
it's fun.
excited to have Olivia helping me out. So as you guys are doing your live streams and you contact me, I'm going to be getting Olivia up to speed on doing that. So she's my helper and I'm really proud of her. And she's doing awesome in college and she's always been a very obedient daughter. She's
Oh.
just doesn't give us any trouble. So I am very proud of her. And
Thank
so
you.
Rob says great stream. Oh, more questions. You got to
Oh
answer those
well.
ones.
No,
What
you
is
don't
your
need to
favorite
say.
store at the Mall of America?
Oh, that's fun. Favorite store. Well, I guess first one that comes to mind, Lindt chocolate, because if you don't know it, every time you go in, you get a free sample truffle. So free chocolate every time you go to the mall.
So when we would go into Lindt Chocolate, we would have to act like we've never been there before, kind of looking around.
So many people do it too,
Yeah,
because
you
they
you go in
know.
there like, oh, you give out free chocolate? Oh, sure. And so if you guys don't know, the Mall of America has amusement park inside. It used to be
Mhm.
called Camp Snoopy, and now it's called Nickelodeon. And we would go on rides. And I remember when the kids were little, and I would take them on the balloon ride. And
Ah, yeah.
remember that? So
Mhm. That was fun. Oh, and the log chute
log
fountain.
shoot. Oh, I love that, and
Mhm.
that's still there.
Mhm.
Where will Olivia's post be when you do your live stream from Mission Control? Actually, you're not far off on that, and I haven't told you this, Olivia, but I
Uh-huh.
am. That I told Olivia, I said, entering events is sort of the beginning of it, but I have other ideas, and that's actually one of them. Jeff and Angela
Cool,
say, "Nice
cool.
meeting you, Olivia,"
Nice to meet you too.
and
Mhm.
uh, Beth, say hello to Epcot Bob. And if Epcot Bob is on, I did you see Bob?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, there he
He's
is.
here. He says, "Hey."
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Bob.
Meet my daughter. She
Have
you
we
probably
met
haven't seen her yet.
before? It has. Well, we had Christmas a few months ago.
That's true. Yeah. Sorry I missed you, Bob. Let's see. You didn't tell her she's hosting her own show? No, I haven't told her yet, but she definitely is.
It's Uncle Bob.
Hi, Uncle Bob. So anyway, since there's still 38 people here, I will tell you that when my kids were little, there was the Disney World of Minnesota was going to Uncle Bob's house
Mhm.
because Bob has a big, he has a nice house on a big plot of land, 5 acres, lots for the kids to do. And he's got 5 kids. And so
Mhm.
Olivia and my 2 boys really enjoyed going out there. And we used to do it on a
Lots of
pretty
good
regular
memories.
basis. Yeah.
Mhm. Very,
Amy
very
says,
fun. Mhm.
great stream, Dean. Nice meeting you, Olivia.
Nice to meet you too.
Amy's
It'll
the
be fun to
best.
watch all these live streams now because I'll have a little bit of a connection.
Yeah, Olivia, you have to get plugged into our community here. Rob says, Uncle Epcot, Bob.
Mhm.
Mike Wheeler says, Olivia, what will your username be so if you pop in the chat, we know who you are?
I'm probably just going to be Olivia, unless I can think of something clever.
Yeah,
What do you think, Dad?
I think Olivia works.
We'll go with Olivia.
And here, Olivia, like you introduce you to Miguel. Miguel,
Ah,
this
Cinco
is
de
my daughter, Olivia.
Mayo.
Miguel is a great live streamer and a very hard worker in this community. He puts on a number
Awesome.
of live streams, and he asked me to be on his show this Saturday. But as I sent you back an email, Miguel, that I don't know much about TV from the 80s and 90s. And Olivia knows my
Ooh.
tastes are kind of different. So I don't know standard TV shows and that sort of thing. So thanks for asking me, Miguel, by the way. All right.
6'8".
Sixscape, yeah,
Whoa.
I don't think that's happening.
I like some of these nicknames. Olivia Ing with the land.
I didn't see that.
I don't know who said it. It's gone now.
Oh man. Tina McNeil says 6. Rob, we don't have
Avery.
a yet. Is that an Avery?
Avery. I
Is it
like
way
it. It's
back?
funny. Uh huh. A little bit. Olivia Live Place. That works.
Well, I'm
Olivia.
sorry, guys. Sometimes it's hard to find it, or maybe I'm too far back.
Oh, Rob
Kenzie.
Fuzz suggests Orlando Olivia. Oh, oh.
Oh,
That's
there
fun.
we go. Kenzie Days, you'll have to introduce her to lots of streaming. Yes.
I like
Uh,
it.
my first recommendation would be Kenzie because she's a little bit younger than you, but she she's an awesome person. So
Yeah.
check out
Oh, that'd be fun. I have to look at those.
and
Oh, thanks, Uncle Bob. And I like the hashtag Epcot Olivia. I can be the Epcot Junior.
oh, I see what happened is I got behind on the
Oh,
chat here.
okay. I'm too far ahead.
Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome, man. Making it challenging. Olivier with the land. I like it. Olivia Live Play, says Grace. Miguel says, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Living with the land. I think that's a little easier to say. Oh, living with the land.
Oh,
Avery, I think.
I see.
How about Olivia the Live Place? Kind of like Jenna's Jenna Resort TV 1. That's a good idea. And the Sixth Gate will be your new show.
Ah.
Oh, look who's on, Olivia.
Hey, it's Road Trip Dave. I watched you. Fun
So
live streams.
so my kids have seen Dave, and
Yeah.
because I tell them, you guys want to see somebody who's fun and has a lot of energy. So Olivia knows. So Dave, this was the remember Olivia comes through Charlotte when she flies
Mhm.
home. She got stuck there actually. I almost called you Dave.
Fun times.
Olivia Cott says Epcot Live.
Ah, good ideas.
You should pick a nickname for your favorite character.
Ah, at the live place.
It just jumped again. I'm like 30 comments behind. Timothy is saying hi. Oh, I like this one.
Spaceship Olivia. Ooh, fun,
Kenzie says,
fun.
18. I'm going to be a
Oh,
college.
fun. You've got
What
a
are you doing?
lot to look forward to.
Are you going to be studying acting, Kenzie? All right. Uh, Rob says, I
Oh,
smell a
no.
contest. Give Olivia her theme park nickname. Okay, we just got 39 people on. I think we're going to let them decide.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, you guys. I'll have it in a future live stream, and send. I see some suggestions in
Okay.
here, and we'll have a voting thing.
That'd be fun.
So, Stacy, I have already warned Olivia about the dis and that, guys.
They're funny,
You
right?
are
They're the funny guys.
And here's Dave. That's Dave standing reading.
We are in the same house.
That is correct. Road
Road trip.
trip. Oh, and here's Tina says I'm getting sleepy. So you have a good night, Tina.
Yeah.
Thank you
Good
for joining.
night. Nice to meet you. I suppose that everyone else is an hour late
It
or
is. Most of
central.
these people are Eastern time
Wow.
zones.
Well, thank you for staying up. That was fun.
Um, okay, well, I'm gonna Avery with another one. A liver magic. That one hard to say. About I really like a living with the land.
That one's fun.
I think that is good. Mini Olivia, Orlando Olivia.
That floats. I think.
Oh, Kenzie's majoring in clarinet
Oh,
performance and
that's
music
so
education.
cool. Very
Wow.
cool.
Oh, I never knew that, Kenzie. Man, she has got a lot of talents. She
Yeah,
sings, she acts, she
man.
live streams. Olivia.
These are funny.
Um, no, don't watch Richard when you get tired and you go to bed. His energy will be after the screen to keep you up. It's so true.
That's funny.
My daughter is going in the fall as well. She's going for surgical
Wow,
tech.
good for her. That's awesome.
Princess
Princess
Olivia.
Olivia.
Olivia did do one of the princess meals at Disney. Remember that? In,
Oh yes, that was fun. That
in
was the
Norway.
most embarrassing video ever.
Is it?
I was besides myself, so excited to see all those princesses.
Oh, I don't even remember that. Fantastic, Olivia. Dean, how come you hogged all the posters? You should. No, I won't.
That's funny.
Sometimes you just got to have what you got to have. Soaring with Olivia. I kind of like that.
Ah, good
Um,
ride.
so Richard,
Nice to
do you
see
know who
you.
Richard is?
Remind me. I might if you remind me.
Richard also shows up on the Friday night live streams with Resort TV
Okay.
One. He was the original, and Richard is the most popular YouTuber who's never put out. He's put out one video.
Oh, well, that is impressive.
And he went live once, and he had like Richard. I don't know, it was like 500 plus people on.
Fun.
So we were all urging Richard that he had to go live, and he finally, when he got 1,000 subscribers, he did.
Hmm.
And Olivia living. Olivia Manjaro Safari. You remember that?
Yeah, the Kilimanjaro Safari.
Yeah. Big Noah says Salav. What? I don't even know what that is.
Soaring with the
Yeah, it's kind of like Soren and Olivia all mixed together.
Olivia
Wow,
ring.
Noah. Noah's a
That
very talented young man.
soaring up.
And Rob Fuzz says Richard is a Disney legend. He is.
Fun.
All right. Well, one singular stream and it was awesome. Kenzie, she's
Thanks.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh no, Olivia! Now
Oh
that you said it, your
no.
dad must show us the video of you
Oh
meeting
no.
princesses. I got to get it converted, Grace.
Oh,
It's
good
still
thing
on the
it's on
old.
those little cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Whew.
Doesn't mean I won't do it, Olivia.
Oh no.
Hey,
We-
Captain
we-
Akron is here, and I didn't see Captain Akron either. Nice to have you here. Wow. Well, we're almost. Every time I say that, there's more comments.
Mhm.
Richard is legend. Before Chuck Norris goes to bed, he looks under his bed for Arjots.
That's funny.
Rob Fuzz says, "We are weird, Olivia. Apologizing now."
This has been so fun. I love it.
I vote that Olivia has her own live stream, and
Ooh.
you pick something, and it just has to be Disney related. Just
I'll have to do some research. Well, we'll have to go back through those videotapes and pull from that stuff. Get some.
yeah, she's Olivia. So I'm gonna brag on you a little bit. She graduated as the salutatorian. Is that right?
Yes.
Salutatorian. So she had to speak in front of her high school, and we didn't know what to expect. And she was completely calm. She says she wasn't, but she looked
My heart
very
was
calm. And, her heart was pounding, but she did really good.
Thanks,
And so,
thanks to Miss Kinney, my high school speech teacher. Shout out.
so she's watching, Miss Kinney. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, that would be fun.
If you want to know how to refer to Arjons, he's the man, the myth, the legend.
The man. Ooh, I'll have to watch these videos.
Oh, the Minicot Soren video has Olivia in it.
Yes.
It sure does. I
Go
even
back
thought
and
you
watch
threw
that.
a little acting in there when you were walking out,
I
which I
did.
loved.
Princess
Rob
of the
is
Disney.
Dean, mail it to me. I'll convert it. He does do that, Olivia.
Oh, really?
Rob he's a technical genius.
Okay. Well, we'll have to get them all converted. All of our embarrassing home videos.
Kenzie Day says the community is
Yeah.
weird and crazy. We love it.
Isn't that the best though?
Yeah, it is. Russ says she's going to get hooked on live streaming.
Well, I have to say this was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. not
Yeah.
saying it wasn't going to be fun, but
We have 38 people on right now. How many people did I tell you we're going to hop on?
10. to 12.
I thought 10 to 12 maybe.
Me too. We were thinking the same. Thank you.
Sherry. Sherry is Olivia. She's one of our live streamers, and she goes live on Saturdays at 3 Eastern time. And she is a travel agent. You
Oh,
can kind of
fun.
tell with the cruise ship in the background, and she
Mhm.
is an awesome travel agent and a very good friend. So Bob says Olivia needs to come to Disney with us now. Bob, if you can make that happen, I would be impressed.
No.
Russ is
No.
saying you must be smarter than all of us.
No. Grades mean this. So much more out there.
What is Dave congratulating you on?
The salutatorian thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. See how quickly I forget. Todd B.
Hello.
Todd, this is my daughter Olivia. So I want to introduce Todd to everybody. I don't know how many people know Todd. I've seen you on a couple times, and Todd, I looked at your channel, and Todd is he's kind of famous in his own rights. He's been involved in TV, and I saw you on a news show where you were like a out and about news reporter, right, Todd? So Todd, everybody meet Todd. Go subscribe to his channel. And he's very cool. That was really cool when I looked at that. People are telling to check out Bob's channel.
Mhm.
Wow. Oh, we got more people have joined Olivia.
Woohoo. We'll just have to go all night.
Olivia can do the live place retro show with all your old videos.
Retro from 2000.
Very good
Well,
idea. Bob says, tell us weird things your dad does that would totally embarrass him. I mean, there's so many. It's like I would be sunk. I would be sunk. Don't say anything too bad, Olivia. What are you thinking?
what's something that's like just slightly embarrassing but not too bad?
Yeah.
um,
How about my
I don't
coughing?
know. Yeah, you cough a lot.
Cough a lot.
That's
Everyone
not
knows.
too. That's not embarrassing though.
Well,
Just your
and
sinuses.
Olivia. Well, and my wife thinks it's because I drink too much Diet Coke, right?
I don't
Think sh-
know.
think we should have mom on the stream. I don't know if she would do it.
I don't know.
Timothy Rainwaters.
College
Here's
record. A lot to say about that.
yeah. My screen just jumped. Oh my gosh. Hey, okay. I'm introducing Olivia to Pepper Tree Villa.
Hello.
Pepper Tree Villa is Arnie and Ben and Doug, and they are the nicest guys in the world. And I have live streamed with them, and they are such fun people. So,
Fun.
Olivia,
Hello,
Pepper
Pepper
Tree
Tree.
Villa, Arnie, Ben, Doug. I'm going to guess it's Arnie. And Arnie, this is my daughter Olivia, who's going to be helping me out here. Did everyone hear Shanghai Disney is opening May 11th? Oh, I did not hear
Wow.
that.
That's
I'm pretty
good.
surprised. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's in 6 days.
So Todd is saying I did some radio and TV in my younger days. Oh,
Fun.
okay. So you're not still doing it. I didn't catch that part. But yeah.
Very cool.
Jumped. Rachel loves Disney. Dean, I'm a live streamer, but not on a place. Yeah, I think you said that earlier, Rachel, and you should contact me so I know when you want to go on. And just so, Rachel, you know, and everyone, I'm really pretty much focused on weekly shows now. It's the easiest for me to handle. So pick a day and a time that you want to go live. And then we have to kind of, we have to look at how many other streamers are at that time. Sometimes I won't just depending on when. But usually we try to get you in whenever you want. And I always tell all live streamers, go live whenever you want. It that's the most important thing. You don't have to try to go around everyone's schedule because we're pretty full now with the schedule. And so yeah. All right. Todd says, nice to meet you, Dean and
Nice
Olivia.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Uh, Mrs.
Miss.
Celebrity, Mrs.
It
Streamer.
should be Miss.
Yeah. Do you say Miss or Mrs.? I think it's
Miss.
Mrs.
Well, that's Mrs., but I'm a Miss.
Oh yeah, you're Miss. Yeah, I wondered. He might have been referring to mom though.
We should. Well, oh yeah, that could be mom's. That I bet that's what he's saying. Mom as
She
Mrs.
she
Streamer's Empire.
she she wouldn't go with that.
No, that's funny though.
She lets me do my stuff. That's good. Dean, what is Olivia going to be assisting you with mostly? So, mostly, Dave, with entering events. It's gotten to be where it's just a lot of work now, and so, but I told her other other things too. So, um, as we were talking about tonight, maybe we'll get her to do her own live stream. Arnie
Nice
is
to meet you
saying, "Nice to
too.
meet you." Todd is saying, "I'd like to get back into radio and TV, but times are yeah, it's probably the worst time in the world."
Oh, we've seen videos of people doing like news broadcasts from their home, and it's like their cat walking in front of the camera. That was funny.
Yeah. Dean, I'm going to message you on Twitter. Okay, sounds good, Stacy. The mod of mods. And all right, well, Road Trip Dave, that's right, Dean. I was referring to your life. Okay, I read it right. Olivia, Miss Empire, LOL, Mrs. Empire, because I'm Dreamer's Empire. All right, we are caught up. All right, well, Olivia, thank you for being on my live stream.
Well, thank you for having me.
We'll do it again, and we'll have you do your own show. And thank you. I think everybody was very interested to get to know you, and
That was fun.
there's lots of good questions, and you can watch it again on the replay. And I every time I watch the replay, I see people I missed, comments I missed, so I do apologize. But I love having love the fact that Olivia is going to be available for a while to help me, and she is. So yes, and that's it. We'll finish with just a couple of last comments here. It really just jumped. Rob Fuzz says, great stream. Avery says, thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Rob says, thanks, guys, so much fun. Bob couldn't tag everyone. He's probably on his phone. Oh,
Nice
iPad.
to meet you, Road Trip Dave.
Kenzie Days.
Nice to meet you, Kenzie.
She's so awesome. And Todd says, this is fun. Nice to meet you, Olivia from Sherry.
Nice to meet you, too.
Rachel says, great stream. Loads of fun, says Jonathan Chong. Captain Akron says, great stream. Big Noah, this is fun. Russ Stapleton, great to meet
Nice
you,
to meet
Olivia.
you.
I have a feeling you'll be very busy.
There's quite I was surprised how much is going on in the live place. It'll take a little while to get used to it.
Yeah, it sure will. Scott Schur, a longtime friend, says, good night, everyone.
Good
Oops,
night.
it jumped. Wow, did it jump?
But nice to meet you, Pam.
Arnie says, so fun, everyone. Great meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Stacy says, look forward to seeing more of you.
This will be fun.
Big Noah, he was our
Nice to meet
first,
you.
in my news show, he was the first mod of the month that I had. He's
Ah, fun.
Mike Wheeler says, nice to meet you, Olivia. Love your bubbly personality, and you have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Hope you all have a great night, says Pans Fam. Going to go finish watching Rise of Skywalker. This has been a great halftime show. Thanks, Dean and Olivia. Great to meet you.
You too.
Grace F. Good night. Fun at night as always. Good luck, Olivia.
Thank you.
Rachel says, look forward to seeing more of you, Olivia.
Thank you.
And Timothy, wonderful meeting the newbie. Oh, I didn't see Dre earlier. Olivia, this is another
Hello.
awesome. Andrea Houston, we call her Dre, is a very central person in this community. She's a great moderator for Resort TV One, and she's often in the chat. And so, Olivia,
Nice to meet you.
Dre is awesome. She says just in time. Dean is yeah, right. We have a good community. Hey, Piglet Roo. Nice to meet you, Olivia. Can't wait to see you and some more.
Thank you. Nice to meet Pickle True.
Yeah, Piglet True. We prefer.
Makes me laugh.
Hey, welcome to
Thank
our
you.
community. By golly, we're gonna get there. Amy, AGC Magic. Amy's
Nice to
awesome.
meet you.
Just when I think I'm going to get comments caught up, Dre says, "Oh man, I'm blushing."
Oh.
And she says,
Oh.
"It's my honor." And Rachel says, "Bye, everyone." All right, on that note, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Say
Lots
good
coming.
night.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
thank you, everyone. So good to meet you guys.
all right, have a good night. And my saying, Olivia, is the end. Or should I say, the beginning of your future?
Nice.
It's
That's
Spaceship
from.
Earth.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known it.
Yeah. LSU mom. Good night, Emily. Good night, Bob. Good night, Arnie, Marguerite, Rachel, Big Noah, and Road Trip Dave, my partner, by the way, partner in crime. All right. Oh, here we keep going. Stacy, have a great night. Dre, good night, everyone. Captain Akron. All right. Thank you. On that note,
Bye.